Well, good morning ladies and gentlemen. So we got to Oban last night and we stayed at a youth hostel. We had 2 single beds and a double. So the double and the single were in a bunk bed style, and then there was a single bed on its own. We had ensuite, shower and toilet. Downstairs near the reception was shared cooking facilities. So there was a big galley style kitchen, really gorgeous views over the bay, had everything you needed, and it was very, very reasonable. So I'm definitely going to stay there again, the Oban Youth Hostel, and I'm definitely coming back to Oban again. Oban is brilliant. Anyway, got up this morning. Father-in-law decided he was going to leave the windows open all last night and the blinds open. So at 3 o'clock this morning, a lorry turned up and decided he was going to change all the laundry for the hostel. That was me awake at 3. And then we had the dawn chorus of Richard snoring last night. He likes to belt out a couple of tunes when he gets straight off, and then he quietens up. And then at 5:30, the sun's blazing through the windows, nice cool breeze coming off the bay. We were all up at 5:30, packed up, went down to the kitchen, cooked a load of bacon and eggs. That was us on the road then by 8. This morning, our plan is to ride up to Applecross and the Pass of the Cattle, Balaknabar. So first stop's Fort William. We're going to stop at Fort William in a bit. Strong coffee I think for me. And enjoy some of these amazing roads today. A little bit nervous if I'm honest about the Pass of the Cattle. 20% incline, especially with the amount of motorhomes that are around this time of the year. We're going to stay in Applecross overnight. It's a campsite, but we're not camping over canvas. We're going to get one of these wooden cabins. But what I am looking forward to today is riding some more of these amazing roads. More of me sat in the middle of the group with either Richard or Norman in front. But it's been good. I've not had to stress with route planning. It's been relaxing, to be fair. 28 miles to Fort William, and this is already beginning to be an awesome road. Just been riding this road now for quite a bit now, just coming out of Oban, and the road surface is unbelievable. There's not a mark on it. Can't have been laid that long ago. I mean, I don't know whether it's all going to be like this, but it's lovely. It's a pleasure to ride. I chopped the throttle halfway through the bend, which wasn't good. That unnerved me a little bit. Engine braking kicked in. That was a good bend. Yes. Now we're talking. Another great road. I'm appreciating it because it is Scotland, not because it's like anywhere else. Yesterday we were comparing it to the B500 in Germany, comparing it to Switzerland, Cornwall, Norway, France, compare it to everything, and there's no point. This is Scotland, and from what I've seen over the last 2 days, I've been blown away. What a great little view. I will be definitely doing this again. Here we go, into Fort William. Tell you what, my hands are a little bit cold. It's got to be, what, 8 degrees? I'm going to have to check with the boys because they've got temperature gauges on their bikes. I don't think it's that warm. But you could definitely tell we're in the Highlands now, can't you? Look at just rolling hills everywhere. Oh, there's the Commando Monument. We've got to stop there. See if we can get a picture of all 3 bikes. Snow on the mountains over there, look. Well, we've just pulled into the Commando Monument. In memory of the officers and men of the commandos who died in the Second World War. This country was their training ground. Imagine doing your commando training around here. Up and down these hills. Or you training for the war, carrying all them packs and running up and down these bad boys. Been cracking on down this beautiful road from Oban to Fort William, and then Fort William beyond. We've just stopped at the Commando Memorial. Hats off to those chaps that did all that training. How about this? Absolutely fabulous. This is what it's all about, riding these glorious roads. Another cracking day. So we're just turning off now the Inverness Road onto the road for the Kyle of Lochalsh, all the way to Blacknabar. What a road, eh? A right good couple of miles just riding up there through them sweeping bends. It's been absolutely brilliant. I tell you what, today I've been a lot smoother through the bends. I don't know whether that's because I've relaxed more or... Oh, look at this! Kyle of Lochalsh and Skyebridge. Tell you what though, we're constantly climbing up here. It's unreal. Look at this. This landscape is just absolutely stunning. Applecross 21, here we go, 896. Part of the North Coast 500 now, so even though we're not doing the whole of the North Coast 500, we're on part of it. I don't think you could give it much beatings around up here. There's so many potholes where it's just been damaged over the winter. Quite tight, quite narrow. You alright? Don't know. He was behind me, I thought, but it might have been one of them. Please be alright. Norman was behind me and I could see him just as I was coming over the hill, just before the cattle grid. I think he was behind me. Unless he's pulled over to let them bikers go past. I don't want Richard to ring me. I don't want Richard to ring me. Oh, is he alright? I was worried because I saw you behind me when I went over the cattle grid. Heart was in my mouth then. I was worried. Thought you'd come off or something. Worse, the worst feeling. Want to get this trip done with no major incidents. Right, I'm not being patronising now, right? But father-in-law's 70 years old, okay? The way that he's throwing that around and going into bends and stuff, you know, he's a proper proficient rider. I forget that he's 70, you know what I mean? He can still teach me a thing or two about riding a bike, and he's so smooth on the bike. He's smashing these corners in. I think I suppose just had a little bit of pang of reality then when Richard said, where is he? Norman's been wanting to do this trip for ages, so he's planned the route, he's planned everything down to where we're stopping, all the roads. It's just outstanding. Hats off. It is though, very close encounters up here. Right, are we going that way, are we? Are we doing the left hand turn, are we? Is it the coastal trail? This is it. Here we go, Pass of the Cattle, the Balakna Bar. I've been looking forward to this road. Every time I've seen this on YouTube, it's been absolutely persisting it down. Look at it, it's just huge. What's he doing? Off-road training. Fail. Got your indicator on. No, don't, because you'll drop the bike. I'm glad you're having fun. What a day. Well, what goes up must come down, and we have just climbed all the way up to the top of the Pass of the Cattle. Norman got quite emotional at the top, I think. Definitely ticked off one of his bucket list. I think he's ecstatic. I think we all are. Richard put it nicely, saying, you know, great company, great weather, some good laughs. It's been epic. Applecross campsite.